Should we start? Hey, cool, good, okay, awesome, sick. Cam can just keep us up on time. Cam, also, make sure to take notes. If we say anything that we shouldn't have said, and you don't think we should say it, in your notes, just put like a timestamp of like where it is in the video, and then we'll go over it eventually, and we're gonna make sure we don't get canceled, especially on the first podcast. Hello, welcome to the first podcast. Welcome to Jacked Up.
Get used to these pretty faces.
All three of these pretty faces. Well, mainly I think these two faces. I don't know if Cameron's gonna always be on camera. He's a little shy. It'd be cool if you're always on camera, bro.
You're welcome always.
Hello, welcome. I guess we should just introduce all of ourselves.
What's up? I'm Christopher. Chris.
I'm Jack. Jacob is my real name, but I go by Jack.
I'm Cameron. I go by Cam.
That's Cam, the camcorder, man. All right. I've never heard anyone call you Cam before. I feel like that's a cap.
Cap. Oh, they call me CJ back home.
Not back at home. Everywhere. This is CJ. Jack, CJ, Cam, the goats. Well, this podcast is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a shit show. I hope it isn't a shit show. The setup is a little horror show right now. I don't know if you can see the mic on the ground, but it's on our pine cone. That's our pine cone. I think it's picking us up pretty well. We did a sound check. We did one. We probably should have did multiple sound checks. But we did a sound check and it worked. So we should be cool. We're gonna.
Where are we at right now?
Oh, we're at Chestnut Trail. I gotta stop saying I've said it already. Maybe 30 times. Stop saying
you're holding it down, bro. Don't trip. Yeah, we're in North Vermont Heights, San Bernardino. Not much going on up here aside from Karen Watch 24/7.
It kind of is Karen Watch out here, actually.
Yeah.
But the people walking up the trail are like, they've all been pretty nice.
Hell yeah.
There was 2 ladies that walked up there, pretty nice.
That was Viviana Balon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
From Cone?
Yeah. What?
The one pushing the baby.
Yeah. Oh, small world. Okay, cool. We knew those people.
Oh
awesome.
Shit.
So I guess the point of this podcast. Stop saying bro. The point of this podcast is to just do whatever we really want to do. We all have a lot of creativity in our little bodies. Everybody here has their own little thing that they want to do. Pretty much every week we're gonna come out here. I'm gonna turn my sound off. That's annoying. Pretty much every week we're gonna come out here that we can. Record a cool little video. Starting off probably like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Hopefully get a little bit longer when we have more stuff to talk about, better setup. What do you want to bring to the podcast, Chris? Let me stop talking. What do you want to bring to the table?
I talked to Jack about this. I want to ask some of the important questions and also just like be a little calming presence. That's about it. I think I could offer a soothing voice and some insight. That's about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need, because if I am the co-host of this, we need someone who is level, because I just be saying shit. I say stuff sometimes. It happens all the time at Amazon. That's where I work at. I just say stuff. Everybody hears. I can't help it. Cameron, what do you want to bring to the table with the cast, bro?
Just, I don't know, thinking about clothing.
Clothing? You want to talk about clothing?
That nigga's a fashion,
That's
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the fashion?
You could bring Kenny up in this too.
We could bring Kenny. That'd be a third Asian person. That's what I'm talking about. Diversity.
Sorry. Let's not introduce Cameron. Back to Cameron.
Yeah, sorry, Cameron. Cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, just clothing mainly. Did you guys hear about that new FTP drill that's dropping next Saturday?
I did.
Yeah.
The hoodie looks crazy. Have you seen it, Chris?
I've not seen it.
Okay. Awesome. Cool segue. We don't have any way to do any kind of audio, video input on the computers out here yet. I'm gonna screen record everything on my phone.
You could like put a picture of the hoodie right here.
Oh yeah, we could just throw a picture of the hoodie up. Look at me trying to make it extra. Here's a picture of the hoodie right there on the screen, everybody.
Dang, actually, Jack, that should look pretty good.
It's really sick, huh? It's pretty dope.
Okay.
I like how it says FTP like all over it. It's pretty much what it is. It's like a like the shark bait hoodies that you zip
Yeah,
over your
all
head,
the way
bro?
zip up.
It's like
Okay.
those, but it's a skull and like and a skeletal system and shit, but it's all made of like little FTP.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, that shit's
like
cool.
text.
Yeah, and they have like I think like Grim Reaper pants, some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like a
I've been feeling
skeleton.
death.
Yeah, and the and the model for it is actually Tommy Chong.
Yeah,
Uh,
Tommy Tom modeled
yeah.
that shit, bro. He was in the stew,
Yeah,
smoking a
smoked
doobie,
out.
smoking a doobie.
All right.
He looked baked in that photo shoot. We're gonna put a picture of Tommy Chong up here too in the photo shoot, looking absolutely baked out of his mind. And I guess what I want to bring to the podcast is I want to make people laugh. I want to do a whole bunch of new stuff that I've been wanting to do. I have my friends now. I want to invite as many people as I possibly can to come on here, guest interviews, whatever. I want to bring people out and do stuff with them. We have a whole bunch of really, really cool shit planned, actually. Me and this boy Chris right here. I'm sure Cameron got something in the stew as well. We're going to make this happen. 3 great minds.
Yes.
So I guess to get started, I have something that I discovered last night as soon as this car passes. Okay, I discovered something last night
What's that?
that I really want to share with you guys. I put it in the Discord. It was about, I think I only put
Oh,
that. I
Sesame
think I
Street?
only put about. I don't know if I only put about Big Bird, but there's a bunch of like different cousins and like people related.
Yeah, you're gonna have
to-
to show me that shit.
I'm gonna have to show you them because they're fucking insane. I want to show you one specifically. This is Big Bird's cousin. His name is Garibaldo. He's from Brazil. I'm gonna screen record this and go to the cord, bro. Oh, that's Twitch. All right. This right here, dog. This is Garibaldo.
Dude,
That's Big Bird's cousin.
is that real?
That's a real fucking thing, bro. I swear.
What the?
He's from Brazil. That's Garibaldo.
Big Bird's cousin.
That's Big Bird's cousin.
That's
He's just a
canon.
dude. And there's a couple in this link. It's from Twitter, I think.
Excuse me.
Oh no, that's the wrong
Gross.
one. Yes, there we go. So right here,
Oh my gosh, it's real.
it's this right here is Popas from Portugal. And then this one is, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I don't want to offend everybody. Oh, we're moving?
Yeah, we're moving a little bit.
Mini
We
Kus.
got this stuff.
Okay. What is that? Mini Kus?
Yeah, but
Mini Kus. He's from Turkey. That one's kind of normal, right?
they probably pronounce that shit a whole bunch.
This one's my favorite. Oh, my voice cracked. This one's my favorite.
Pino.
This is Pino. That's the guy. I really like Pino. Pino's
Where's
pretty
he
cool.
from, bro?
Shit. I actually had that written down, bro.
Wait, so this
He's
is
from the Netherlands. I like Pino. Pino's pretty sick. This is Pino. He's the other one.
so this is Sesame Street, but in Europe.
In different places, like let me delve even more into this because it doesn't just stop with Garibaldo and Pino, and also he has this really crazy one named Mary Sue. I don't feel like looking up a picture of Mary Sue. I'll put Mary Sue on the screen. There's Mary Sue. She looks terrifying. I'll have to show you a picture of Mary Sue eventually. That one, Mink Kus, the one that I showed you, and there's another one called Caponata. They're dead.
What the
Like
fuck?
there was a picture of them, right? I wish I saved the picture. Chris is gone. I wish I saved the picture. It was like a little timeline of all of his cousins. I guess like a pretty big majority of them. There was like 8 or 9 of them, and they all had like birthdays on them, and it was like from 19 whatever to present for most of them. But just those 2 had specific dates, and it was 1986 to 1991 for Mink Ku. Or Mikus, and then this nigga, Capiton, 1979 to 1980. Why was he 1 year old when he died? What happened to him? What happened to Mikus? Or my bad, Capitona. I'm
Birdie bird.
I'm curious about what happened to that one too. But I discovered that, and I went on this like huge, like deep delve last night, like looking into him. Cookie Monster has a British cousin, and if you can guess what his name is, I'll give you $100.
Brownie Monster.
Cookie Monsieur.
The fucking Biscuit Monster, bro.
Fuck.
The Biscuit Monster, and there's like not really a big difference. He wears a hat. It's like a little like a little British hat. And I was like, okay, that's like edging racism, right? Elmo has a Mexican primo, and his name is Pepe, and it's
Okay.
literally Elmo with a big fucking black mustache. and like a sombrero. It's Pepe.
And how old is Pepe?
I don't know, but is that racist?
I mean, like the conception of Pepe. Like how long have they been around?
Oh, I the picture that I saw was like kind of old, but is it racist to have Pepe Elmo? Like
On the Lowski, I was
right?
Yeah.
Because the biscuit monster was edging it for me, but when I saw Pepe,
Does he have an accent and everything too?
I don't know. I didn't look up any videos of him.
It's just how they portray
It was
him.
it was. I just saw the picture of him because I was just like looking through all of them. I guess they all have like a bunch of crazy cousins and stuff like that. But I saw Pepe, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
So that's pretty.
Oh, and also
Pretty up there.
one more awesome fact for you guys about the Muppets. This is the fucking Muppet podcast now, everybody. Grover and Big Bird, they have been Jewish since 2010. So there's a little bit of diversity.
Okay.
We got some Jewish characters. I'm not Jewish, but there's some Jewish people.
They got some.
Big Bird and Grover to be exact. And I'm not. And does this is gonna sound racist? Does Grover have a big nose? Because isn't that like a stereotype for Jewish people?
That's true. I forgot what Grover looks like.
If Grover
blue
has
one,
a,
right?
can you pull that up? Does Grover have a big nose? We have a guy
Yeah,
to
he
pull stuff
does.
up, by the way, everybody.
He does have a big
Okay.
nose. He's the blue character with the big
He's
nose.
the blue character with the big nose. He's up on the screen right now. Is this racist? Are we discovering that Sesame Street?
Hey, but that shit is pretty old though.
Bro, but that's as early as 2010 that they. Why did they make
Oh,
him
yeah,
and
they-
Big Bird?
So they barely introduced these characters in 2010 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, no, they've been here since 2010, but like
Oh.
the fact that they're Jewish is just, I think, like written in,
Hmm.
like during 2010. Why did they pick the two characters with the fattest noses? I'm starting
To
to
be
think.
Jewish.
I'm starting to think. Who's responsible? Can you pull up
You're
for me
asking
too?
the important
Who's
questions
responsible?
here.
Who's responsible for Sesame Street? We gotta figure this shit out right now. It's not just the White Claw talking. This is a real conspiracy. Shane Dawson had people thinking that Chuck E. Cheese was reusing pizzas. No, Sesame Street is racist.
Okay.
Who is this?
It's Joan Gans Cooney.
Joan Gans Cooney. I wish I could pronounce his name better. I feel like that's the best way to do it. It's broadcasted in 120 countries. So, yeah, damn. I feel like we're doing a good thing here, punching up. Because if we're gonna get sued, it better be by fucking Sesame Street. It better be something a little big. Does he do voices on the show? Because now I'm interested. This is really turned into the Muppet podcast. I'm sorry, but I'm so enthralled by the Muppets. I only had two things to talk about, and the Muppets was one of the really big things. No, I closed my notes. We're back. How are you feeling, Chris, about the Muppet conspiracy that we're dealing with
No, I'm
right now?
sensing some profiling.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's weird, and it's just flying under our noses.
But no, that's just being celebrated by our youth too.
Yay, Pepe! Oh my God, Pepe's on this episode! Yay! It's all the little white kids.
She just produced it. That's all she did. She didn't voice any.
Oh, it's a girl.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a dude. My respects to the dude, to the girl. I'm sorry, I thought you were a dude.
You're still racist.
Joanne. I guess her name's Joanne, not Joanne. However we're saying it. Joanne. Joanne, I apologize for
Yes.
saying your name wrong and misgendering you, but what is up with Grover being Jewish? Big Bird, I'll let slide. He's a bird. Birds have beaks.
Yeah,
Grover.
yeah.
You could have picked, like, who doesn't have a nose that's on the set?
Count
Like,
Dracula.
damn, a lot of people have. Count doesn't have a nose, huh?
He has like a regular ass.
Would it make sense
Yeah.
for the Count to be Jewish, though?
That'd be kind of funny.
Nah, because Jewish people don't eat meat, right? Is that the thing? Like, they don't eat beef, pork, beef, something?
No, that's Muslim.
Oh, man, am I just being racist? Oh, man, I don't know. Well, I feel like Jewish people don't eat some kind of meat, right?
What?
They probably don't eat.
I don't know. Pull it up, please,
Pork's pretty
before I
common.
look ridiculous. I feel
Well,
like
I'll go on with you. I don't think they eat pork.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for going along with me. Cool. Him too. He also doesn't think Jewish people eat pork. Would it? Because the Count is a vampire,
Yeah, but you can eat humans. You probably don't give a fuck.
but human is the closest thing to pig, though.
I thought, oh yeah.
So it
Chicken?
chicken. I think they eat chicken. I think Jewish people eat chicken.
Yeah.
I mean,
Smack down a burrito.
because they have like special like foods and stuff that I don't know because I'm not a part of the culture.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. Have we figured out?
No, the internet's a little slow.
All right. Well, looks like we are looking a little racist over here. Let's move on to the next thing I had written down before we get canceled immediately. This one was pretty crazy. I have to pull up the article so I can read it. I guess not super duper crazy.
Okay,
but,
yeah, I was the one ignorant.
Oh, you
Yeah.
you were ignorant?
Religious restrictions on the consumption of pork are common.
Oh, okay, so it is
amongst Jews and Muslims, yeah.
Jews and Muslims.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
thought it was
see,
just Muslims.
so
but yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get back to everybody on who should be Jewish in
Central theme
Sesame
of the
Street.
podcast is us about learning how to be
Yeah,
young men.
That's
so.
true. Yeah, we say stupid shit now, and then we'll learn about it later. We're all hypocrites.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck yeah.
trying my best not to say the wrong things.
It's all good, bro.
So this right here, so there's this New Jersey vice principal. It was on Read It. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see.
There were these. So his wife, she goes to the restroom, I guess, and there is someone who shut the fuck up. There's somebody who is trans using the restroom. Somebody transitioning from from male to female, obviously, because he's in the women's restroom. She's in the women's restroom, and the lady comes out, the wife of the vice principal. And she's making this huge big fuss about it to like the waitress, and she's saying there's a man in there. There's a man in there with his dick out and he's pissing, like stuff like that.
It's profane shit.
Yeah, like being like obviously, you know, like it's someone who's like transitioning. No one just goes into the restroom just to, I don't know, just to go pee. If you're going to the restroom to be a creep, they're gonna go in there and be a creep. And the lady was trying to like diffuse it, the waitress, and there were people like recording from as far as like where the table's set up right now. Like they were like recording the thing going down, and the lady's yelling at the dude recording right here. So I'm like the dude and you would be the girl, and he's recording her, and the vice principal dude just randomly pulls up on her, like walks up and he splashes the girl with the beer, like the one that's sitting across, and he said something to her, but he didn't get fired or anything. They said like they're looking into it, the school board and stuff. I think it only happened maybe like,
It was a beer?
20. It was a beer, yeah. He like chucked a beer at her.
Beer at school.
Well, he wasn't at a school. They were like at like a restaurant.
Oh,
And they were outside eating, and yeah, but some like a transgendered person was using the restroom.
Oh, I thought it was at the school.
No. It's just some vice principal, like a random VP walked up and just splashed somebody because his wife was in an argument. And then they interviewed the wife, and she didn't even like retract any. She didn't apologize. She didn't retract anything. She was like, "It's not the fact that she said he too. She didn't even say she. She said it's not the fact that he was using the restroom. It's because these people were being impolite and they were recording me."
Oh my god.
I know. And then the husband, being a vice principal, he's gonna get fucking fired. Obviously, his wife's being transphobic, and he randomly walked up and I don't know if that's considered assault, but knowing 2021, it's probably assault.
He wrote her
to
down
some
for
degree.
her.
I mean, he did throw something at her, like, so it could be maybe assault, at least some money out of it. You know, he's trying to save his job, and he's retracting the statements, and he was like, "Oh, like it was so out of character of me. I would have never done that. I was in the wrong state of mind." Just stuff like that. I don't know, like nothing to really fix the situation. Just trying to like take a step back so he doesn't get fired or anything. I'm surprised that in the time that we live in right now, the school board didn't do anything like crazy. Like he didn't get suspended or anything like from New Jersey. He didn't. Yeah, it's always in New Jersey. He didn't get suspended or anything. I think he's still like just the vice principal chilling. They said that they're gonna like look into it, but what's really gonna happen, right? Like he already said his part. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen. But I saw that yesterday, and I thought that was kind of crazy. I just want to get your guys' opinion on that. I had to tell that whole entire story, but what do y'all niggas think about that? That's kind of crazy, right?
That wouldn't happen with my VP.
Not with your VP, bro?
No, we had like a transgender chick since elementary school, and all the VPs were like, there was never a problem. So
yeah, see, generally, I think that'd be like there wouldn't be an issue with it, and like especially nowadays, and when you're an adult, like that was a grown ass woman. She was like my mother's age, And she was so offended by someone using the restroom. It's like people refuse to accept that things are changing right now. People are
living under a rock.
Yeah, people are living under a rock, Cameron, for sure.
She couldn't handle the pressure, bro. She couldn't handle the stage fright.
No, she couldn't. And then her husband cracked under the pressure too. He came up and he didn't even try to defuse the situation. He just walked up and he was like, boom. we could probably throw the clip on the screen or something.
A man just went in the woman's bathroom, and that's not right.
Being inappropriate. Take your hate elsewhere, please.
The video, I'll just pause the video, boop, cut this shit out. There's a clip on the screen. Okay, we're back. That was crazy, huh? He just tossed the beer on her. Nuts.
Make good decisions.
Make better decisions, man.
Especially when there's cameras around.
Oh, dude, it's like when the cameras come out.
They act up even more.
Yeah, they do it fucking worse. What's the why? You know you're being recorded, and especially like when things on TikTok are. There's people on TikTok flexing their butt cheeks, getting 2 million likes. You don't think that you being racist nowadays is gonna just blow up on TikTok immediately? People on TikTok and Twitter are like, that's like cancel culture central, right? Those two apps specifically.
And Facebook.
Yeah,
really?
I hate
I don't really go on Facebook.
Yeah, the Karen moms are like, they think they're self-righteous and shit, holding their camera out, thinking that they're in the right, but usually they're in the one in the wrong without a mask and shit.
It's always the anti-maskers.
Flexing their privilege in some sort.
It's just a little gross. I didn't know exactly where to go with that, but I wanted to bring that up to you guys because I don't know, stuff like that bothers me. Like when there's no justice served to. I'm not sure, and they said that the transgendered woman wasn't identified, so the police couldn't really make like a full report on it, which is also why like there's not really anything they can do.
Yeah.
The person had already left.
They probably don't even want to press charges at that point because like that's so sensitive to be on TV as a trans person.
Yeah.
So like
plastered on the news.
Yeah, fuck all that.
It must be, and it must have been uncomfortable. With I don't know what that lady told the woman using the restroom. She could have been in the restroom and told her anything. She could have been like, oh, you're not a girl, you're a boy. Like, oh, she could have been very mean to her. We don't know. All I know is that she came out super hot and heavy. Like she looked like she was almost ready to tussle with the waitress. Like she was so mad. I don't know. And then she made me feel sad. I don't know. Hated it.
That's how that George Floyd trial made me actually cry when I seen that shit on the news.
The trial?
Yeah, just because they were like when he was bringing up the case about like how it didn't really matter like whether or not he was on drugs, like they just shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You know, just like
it's his right to take those drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way they dealt with it was just crazy. Like in general, like I don't know, but that was before Blim, right? That was before everything was like super poppin', like before the marches and everything.
Yeah.
And okay, see,
but I mean they still had a couple of years prior.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. There's no excuse for any of that shit. But at least people are getting convicted. Go to jail. Go to jail. Racist people, all of them. Go the fuck to jail.
Wait, didn't the lawyer try to blame it on like an alien abducting him or something like that?
An alien abducting him?
Yeah.
I need to look into that. What?
Yeah, and like how his choices weren't his because it was like the alien probed him or something.
Oh hell no!
Like,
well, at that point, why don't you plead insanity instead of pleading alien?
Go take the fifth of shrooms, bro. Go to the fucking investigator.
Yeah. Hey, bro. You see this DMT?
That's your secret ticket.
You need to fucking go into the court and smack this bitch twice. The judge is like, "Where's that smoke coming from?" He's like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that nigga.
For 15 minutes,
he'd avoid
slumped out. They couldn't bring him back. He would totally avoid jail time. Looks like we figured out how to avoid jail time. If you're ever going to court, take DMT while you're in court. That's obviously
right before.
Just while you're in the court.
Oh, while you're in the
because that shit just hits. Oh.
That's true.
So you gotta just puff the cloud. Okay, hi, hello. Our camera died, sadly, as we were recording. But that's gonna, I guess, just have to be the first episode because the camera died. We kind of got a little off topic with things, but I think overall that was a pretty cool podcast.
A little banger.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a banger. Don't know when this is going up. Whenever it goes up, if you guys want to see more, let us know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, share it, do whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching Jacked Up Pod. I've been Jack,
Chris.
Cam.
and we'll see you guys next week.